Guys, welcome back to the Cartoon History Channel. This is Saturday Afternoon Retro Turn 110. What did your favorite cartoon creators do before they got famous? Well, this is the behind the scenes story of what your favorite cartoon creators did before they got famous in this episode. And this is also behind the scenes of Animation 26. First famous cartoon creator I'm going to talk about is Chuck Jones, pictured in the next slide. Chuck Jones is most famously known for his Daffy and Bugs trilogy cartoons and his Roadrunner with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner shorts. But he got his start directing in 1939 and didn't do Roadrunner and Coyote until 1949. He got his start mimicking what was popular then, which was the Disney Silly Sympathy, Disney-esque type of cartoons. And he started out with Sniffles before he got famous with his other shorts. Sniffles was a mouse that constantly had the sniffles. That's where he got the nickname Sniffles. And he was inspired and based on Disney style of animation of the time. The next creators that I'm going to talk about is Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera, pictured in the next slide. Two famously started their Hanna-Barbera brand from 57 in 2001. But they were involved with the animation for 17 years before they started their brand in 57. They started out working at MGM together, making the original Tom and Jerry cartoons. But when that closed down in 57, they evolved into the very first television cartoon studio and company to make television cartoons. They were the grandfathers, if you will, of television cartoon animation. The creator I'm going to talk about is Stephen Hillenburg, pictured in the next slide. People know throughout cartoon history that before SpongeBob, Stephen Hillenburg started out on The Rocko Show, which lasted for 4 seasons, and then he pitched his idea for SpongeBob, and then it became SpongeBob. But not everybody knows the history behind him as an animator that led to the animation that led to SpongeBob. From 84 to 87, he was a marine biologist at the California Institute, and that led he was also an artist that was interested in art studies. He left that temporarily and he went to school to learn animation. And then he got hired by Joe Murray to do the Rocko Show. That was his first foot in the door with the with Rocko in animation. After that show ended, he took his first love was the Marine Institute marine biology stuff and married the two. And that's how you got SpongeBob. He took what he knew from animation and made one of the best Nicktoons that all of the Nicktoon and Nicktoondom creators I'm going to talk about. And the pictures in the next slide is Jeff Swampy Marsh and Dan from Phineas and Ferb. Dan and Jeff got their start on Rocko's Modern Life as well. They came up with their idea for their famous Phineas and Ferb show while working on Rocko's Modern Life. When the Rocko's Modern Life ended, they pitched it to Nickelodeon, and then they pitched it to Cartoon Network, and then they finally went to Disney, and they're the ones that accepted it. They didn't get their show made until the mid to late 2000s, but they had been working on it since the mid 90s. Join me next Saturday for Saturday Afternoon Retro Tune, episode 111, Behind the Scenes of Animation 27, and tell me in the comments what you want for the next idea, because I'm leaving it up to you, like I always do. And if you like this and you want more, remember that I upload every Friday and Saturday at 3, and to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get the notifications for every video. You're not going to get the notification if you don't hit the bell, so make sure you hit that bell so you can get notifications every Friday and Saturday at 3 o'clock. And tell me of any other creators or ideas that I didn't mention, but that I could have in the comments.